Hi, I'm Devin. I run customer success for Stessa, and today I'm going to give you a quick tour of our software platform. So most rental property owners use Excel, maybe Google Sheets to keep track of how you're doing in terms of income and expenses, and then to help you prep all your accounting for your CPA to file taxes once a year. Maybe you use other cloud-based document storage solutions to store all your leases, your documents for easy reference. All of that can be brought together in one place with Stessa. So once you onboard a property, set up your account, what you'll see is the dashboard, and that's what you see in front of you here. So this is the top level of Stessa. You've got your dashboard. This rolls up all the metrics across your portfolio. So you can see your valuation is here. This is a simple asset return. You've got some other basic metrics. This is all based on projected numbers, your budget, your income per month, net cash flow per month. Down here you've got a net cash flow report, which the blue line shows your actuals. The dotted line is your budget, so you can quickly see how you're doing. You've also got a map down here and a little pie chart that shows you the difference in rental income by property. You can easily switch the dashboard to dig in on any particular property. And here you see you get a few more metrics. We'll even compute the effective cap rate, gross rent multiplier based on your rent roll. Over here on the properties page, this is where you can see your entire portfolio. You get some basic stats like number of units, occupancy, what you paid, current market value, loan balance, and then it computes the implied equity valuation for you here as well. This is where you can add another portfolio. So if you've got LLCs or partners, you can organize things that way. You add another property by clicking right here. When you click on any particular thumbnail image, it takes you to your property details page. This is an important page where you input a lot of your key data. So you can choose your valuation methodology here. You can type a custom number. You can ping Zillow and get a number from them. This is where you key in your pro forma operating expenses. Your budget goes here. This actuals pulls from the transactions page, which we'll show you in a minute. You've got your rent roll over here, so you'll set up each unit, key in your rent. You can put a market rent here. That'll help you with some valuation exercises if you want. You'll see there's also a toggle here for short-term rentals, so you can switch this to short-term if you do vacation rentals instead of long-term rentals. Down here, we ping county records and try to get your assessed value. So oftentimes this table will be filled in for you. If not, you can fill it in yourself. And there's also a quick summary of capital expenses down here and your loans and insurance information as well. You can add another loan by clicking here. You can edit your mortgage details by clicking right there on that edit button. So moving on, we'll show you the transactions page. This is where you track all your actuals data. This is generally populated through a linked bank account connection. So you can connect to your bank. It'll download transactions in real time as they happen. Many local banks are supported, as are a number of mortgage companies. So you can get access to a lot of data automatically. We'll then categorize as much as we can based on the information coming in. And then oftentimes you'll have a little bit of cleanup to do on your own. The categories are important for reporting, which all happens up here through this button. So you can run an income statement, net cash flow, you can track your capital expenses. You can also produce a tax package report, which is great to share with your CPA. Moving on here, you can also store documents securely in the cloud, all in one place. So your leases, your mortgages, your closing statements, anything else, inspection reports, bids for projects, anything related to your rental properties. This is a great resource to have everything in one place. We give you a few ideas down here for different types of documents you can upload. Once you upload a document here, you'll see a ledger that's very similar to the one we just saw for transactions. And that allows you to rename things, organize things, categorize your documents, and generally stay organized and find things quickly when you need them. Now, finally, we also have a resources page. This is where we publish helpful guides. So you can see here there's a rental property tax guide. This is a 45-page guide that we produced earlier this year. There are also other infographics and checklists and helpful things. This is a section we're adding to regularly. Down here on data sources, this is where you manage your automatic connections. So banking connections, mortgage connections. If you have a property manager that uses Appfolio for reporting, you can also connect to that here through this property manager button right here. You can add financial account connections this way. If you have a bank that we don't currently support, or you have old historical data that you want to get into your Stessa account, you can do all that right here through this data file button. So if you've got a CSV or a QUIF file that you've downloaded from a bank, you can import those directly here and create new transactions that way. Support resources are all here under support. This opens up our help center. This is a very searchable resource that's a great way to find answers quickly on your own. Let's say you're interested in the dashboards. Here's how to understand your dashboards, and you've got everything at your fingertips. Okay, back in Stessa now. Those are the key highlights. We'll click back to the dashboard here. It only takes a few minutes to set up your own account, get a feel for what Stessa can do for you. You can do that at app.stessa.com, S-T-E-S-S-A. Give it a try.